Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon. Hello, everybody. This is Skunkle, otherwise known as Skunk Uncle, here on Nanagoat and the Game Critters. And this is Rants and Roguelikes. And yes, you read the title correct of this video, which will undoubtedly say that I was victorious. We've got to do this now. I'll show you how. Now, I have to explain a couple of things while I'm going here. Number one being that I've actually already beaten it once. Just my luck. After taking all of y'all on this journey of me ranting about Cracker Barrel and believing in yourself in different times, I finally beat this off recording, just on my own while playing around. But no, I couldn't let it in that. I couldn't let that stand because so many people, I truly appreciate, so many people have joined me playing this game. And I really did, at the start, I'd only played it like once. Do you want to see the key to victory? Right there. Best gun I think I've ever gotten in Enter the Gungeon, right there. And I did not think it was going to be anything. I thought that was just going to be some other shotgun variant. Oh, neat, I'll use it to clear a room or two. No, that is the bomb, the best. But yeah, you've all been with me since the beginning, since I just barely knew what I was doing in this game. And yeah, I tested out here. I never can stand to leave anything for that stupid rat that steals your stuff when you leave it behind. But I just appreciate y'all so much for being a part of the channel. Like me and Nanagoat and Debpura and Tyson Bison and D-Dog. Just, we really appreciate having this outlet that just create stuff and have fun and whatnot. I can't express how much I appreciate it. Anybody out there, by the way, that is liking this content, that likes the channel, that likes the variety and personality and whatnot, please consider giving us a like and subscribe. The likes really help the channel boost like how much people see us, and subscribe just if you like seeing this and would like to see more on the journey, because it's not done. Not by a long shot. I keep waiting for him to attack me, because just random things start becoming bosses in these games now. But like I said, I did beat the game accidentally, but not the full thing. See, that's why I say it's not done yet. I've got all of the makings for the bullet that you need, because if you don't know, as you go through the game, every chamber will have a special hidden component that you need to make this bullet at the very end after you beat the Dragun. And that's the only way you can get the true ending for your character, mine being the Marine, who's the best character in this game. But I've got all of the components except for the primer, which you get on the second chamber. So there's still some adventures yet to be had. We will have them. Also, I believe there's a hidden 6th chamber that I might try, but I have no promises on ever beating that. But small little edit there just to take out a pause I had to have. But no, I'm just so happy with how everything's going. The new year is upon us, of course. New challenges, new adventures await. I try and look at it that way. I try and be, productive isn't the word, although I do try and be productive. Positive. That's what I was trying to say. Why couldn't I remember the word positive? Yeah, it blew up on me before I could get there. I was very sad at this moment. And then I morosely go over here. But that does let me get to this Zelda character, I think. He's always He's always basically, an old man gave him something, and it's that it's dangerous to go alone, take this thing. But yeah, you only have to, when you find him, you just have to explore every room on that floor, and he'll give you something. Now, one thing I've realized in beating the game, what really, really is the most helpful thing, I think, of course, is unlocking better and better guns, but getting companions and different companions and different active items is so important. Because when I beat the game, I had the first time, I had the craziest setup, because I had a mimic, and then I got a hero pig, which gives you one, like, death deference. And so I beat the game, or I got killed, but came back, then killed and came back again, because the mimic mimicked the pig. But first boss here, I do believe it is, yes, the Bullet King, who gets a little funky with it. He is my favorite of the first room bosses. Oh, look at it. And I do, like, if I could give you, people of the world, here's where I realize, hey, this is a really great gun. But if I could give you any tips or pointers, because you'll see I actually beat that no hit. The pointer I would really give anyone new to the bosses is to always look at them. It's best not even to pay as much attention to the boss as it is to pay attention to yourself and the bullets around you. Make sure you weave in the bullets and just shoot in the general direction of the boss, because it is way more important for you not to get hit than it is for you to land every single hit on the boss. You want to get as many as you can, but now on to Chamber 2. This is where things, I believe, get a little hairy for me. Like, obviously I'm doing the voiceover for this after I've already beat it, but I wanted to just sit down, not record my audio, and just keep going. Yep, got me. I was trying so hard. I hate those rooms where you just run in and it's fire. Oh yes, I got the Excalibur, which had unlocked, I believe, when I beat the game. And so this was the first time getting it. It's fine, but I really like the gold shotgun way better. I hate these dudes. And I hate when I get up in the corner there, you'll see the stupid priests, I think they are, that give extra power to the gun dead. But yeah, as I was saying about the recording, yeah, I was just sitting down. I wanted to record until I could beat the final boss again and show you, just because I wanted to, finish that part of the story. I love these rooms because that whatever obstacle there just takes out 90% of the bad guys for you. You got to watch out, though. I will tell you this, because sometimes it'll, at the end, after it's taken all of them out, hitless. Oh, no, never mind. Look at me trying to brag and then, no. Bum. I wanted to make sure and get that on the channel, that me beating this, just because I felt like I owed it to, everybody that's watched, and because especially, I'm still learning all of the technical sides of this, so I know I've made mistakes that aren't top tier in terms of your YouTubers, so I really appreciate that people have stuck with it. Now, I do have to come up with a rant. I'm not even feeling ranty. I'm like in a good, happy space mentally. But I guess I'll give you one rant. This is, I don't know the age demographic, I guess, of this channel. But if there's anybody that's younger, one thing I want to impress upon you is the importance. What even am I looking at? What was that? Oh, the cigarettes. Well, don't smoke, kids. That's a one. It's horrible for your health and your wallet. But I think smoking is pretty much on its way out here in America, at least, I guess. But I don't know about the rest of the world, honestly. It's always the little stupid ones that get me. But learning how to fix cars, just even the basics. That's what I want to press on young people. Look at it. Tried to get me. You ain't getting me, you punk. I knew this was. Boy, you got a shot at me, but you're not stealing my. Big iron is a good one. It's a good room cleaner. But no, learn to fix cars. I never did when I was younger. I wish I had. I wish I'd taken that time, but I always tried to do other things. But man, is it useful in the future, like when you get older and you have car issues and they just never stop and never stop and never stop. Mini boss time, everybody. One of my least favorite mini bosses. Yeah, I actually think he is. I don't know why, but no, I take that back. That stupid. Look at how quickly I just mow through his dumbness. But no, the bomb that floats around, that's my least favorite mini boss. But that guy's next. I don't mind the wizard one at all. Don't mind the wizard. Get out of my way. Look at this thing this gun just tearing through them. Like one shot, done. One shot, done. And in terms of active items, right now I got the one that comes with the Marine, which is the free ammo drop. And I do not like to give that up until I have to. Here we go. What do we get? The compass, see? And another key. That's important to me, because getting these keys is a big deal. But the compass, I guess, is useful in that it's supposed to point you in the direction of the nearest exit, but it's not as good as my ammo drop. And for those of you that don't know, once you leave this room, then there's a rat that will come steal that compass. But I did notice this, and I get the book there, which allows me to get more out of broken chests. That's right. I don't think I use it. It would have been nice for that dang chest that exploded, but whatever. And I'm just looking through every room here, which is a good idea. Boom. Look at that. Just taking them out willy-nilly. Yeah. Making sure you get the best gun you can. One that you're comfortable with and that is exceptionally powerful is a great idea. Here's me looking at the primer, but there's no way I can. Maybe I could have. I don't know. I probably maybe could have got 15 gold, but I ended up deciding to instead spend it and just try again later, which I will definitely. Not just try, I will do. Yoda taught me. My least favorite boss here. I like this music. I don't know what it reminds me of, like a infomercial maybe? I feel infomercial vibes. But no, look at him. Like at first it goes well and then it stops. I was trying to use the Excalibur, but I shouldn't have. Like I say, give me the Gorgon, take her out every day. No problem. Give me the Beholster, easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. No problem. But this guy, the Ammo Conda, he gives me trouble. And you can see there, I thought when I was playing this, I was like, there's no way I win anymore. Like, just can't happen. Oh, but I do get the, a few, I will end up with a few, what are they called? where it's synergies, I believe, that also helped me out a great deal. But yeah, I was sitting here just going, there's no way I win, so I'll just get another key and go as long as I can and maybe win the next time. Little did I know that I would be carried by that awesome gun. But out we go, and on to chamber 3, numero trace right here. Inside. But no, I'm struggling a lot right now with car trouble. I have been for a while. Oh, I try out the ice gun, which is not bad. It's just not as good as the gold shotgun. See, using any ice weapon, for people that don't know, trying to give a little pointer here, pointer there, ice weapons will inflict, I guess, cold on people, or, creatures. That was a great find. I think it's the nano machine or nanobot is what it's called. And it will give you armor, and then also after some injury, after you lose health, sometimes it will give you more armor. So you'll see that happen from time to time going forward. But yeah, the problems with car issues that have plagued me and the whole family, and I just really wish I had that knowledge. But I don't know. I don't know if this is something I've struggled with my whole life or just as I've gotten older. I can't really remember, but it's just trying to learn new things. Oh yeah, this guy was giving me a lot of trouble here because he's cursed, and cursed enemies do extra damage and have extra health and defense. So yeah, I was like, I'm done for here, and I wasn't. But yeah, I just struggle with I get so down on myself, I guess, when I'm trying to learn something new and it doesn't click for me, and I just keep like butting my head against the wall. And I feel like I was better when I was younger at having the drive, or not drive exactly, but the patience, maybe. Patience isn't the right word either. I don't know exactly how to explain. I just felt like I could power through the frustration and disappointment and all that to learn harder things back then. Whereas now, that frustration and that disappointment in myself, it will just kind of stun lock me so that I cannot, move forward with whatever I'm trying to do. And, oh yeah, that one, we'll look at it right there. That right there is a game changer as well. That pairing, that synergy, it will be crucial to the later stages. You just wait and see. But here we go. Looking around a little bit more. But yeah, that would be my rant here for you. If you were younger, is to, see, I thought I was out of the way. If you were younger, learn as much as you can, especially learn things that will be practically useful for you. It's just such oh, look at this. Look at how my luck. Because that right there, if you do not know, you find them, smash. They are a full health restore. How great is that? I have a second lease on life, and I will not let it be in vain. I didn't know exactly how to finish that statement. But yeah, if you were younger, take the time to learn things practically useful. The Magnum, it's good in any other run, but I really only need 2 guns for the rest of this run. Learn things when you're young, and when you're older, as I am, older, not old, older. But even if you're older or old, try, don't give up. I'm not going to give up on trying to learn this mechanic stuff, to try and help myself, help the family. I'm not going to give up trying to learn the YouTube stuff. to make better content, and not just for the family, for myself, for and for an audience that is giving me a chance. I giving us all a chance. Never give up, but also remember to start, I guess. This is my least favorite room. You get, the same rooms sometimes in the game. And this one is so difficult because you always have that annoying enemy that is only sometimes vulnerable. But as we move on, you can tell I'm very, at this point, there's the boss door. I'm at this point very comfortable in Enter the Gungeon. I was actually letting my younger nephew, he's 15, try the game out, and it was hard to explain to him, all the little differences. Oh wait, we have to run in. I always charge up, my least favorite, the cannonball rog. Like the tank, I think, is my favorite one of these. But look at my whoosh, and then whoosh again. You kind of lose, but I whooshed through every one of those. What am I? I'm on the gold gun now, because you have to be quick, and the rail gun, prototype rail gun, which is what I was using at the start, it is not very quick, but that right there, mincemeat, just made Swiss cheese out of that stupid ball. Hate it. What is that one? Oh, the broccoli, yeah. It improves the strength of your bullets, I believe. I believe that's its purpose. Chamber 4. My least favorite chamber because of those guys, I think. The spray of their bullet pattern is so hard to figure out. See, I don't even know how I got through that. And then we're just... There we go. And another key. Always nice. Because that's why I struggle getting a primer, is because I want to buy the keys so that I can open all the chests and get enough, upgraded stuff to be able to make it. But yeah, with these guys, with the just single shot bullets, I just usually will let them shoot at me and I just dodge them. That way you don't waste a bullet. The worst of the jellies. But look at this gun. Just murderizing them. Ooh, I got real close to that guy. Yeah, trying to. And another thing that's funny is every now and then in the game, my brain, I don't know why, but it's almost like it short circuits a minute, and I will run into a bullet kind of on purpose, not thinking about it. Get out of here. Another key. Like I say, I really appreciate getting those. These dudes are all right. I've really found, like, some enemies I hate with, like, a visceral, almost, like they could understand that I hate them hate. You know what I mean? You ever do that when you're, like, you stub your toe on, like, the leg of a chair or something, and you cuss it with, like, a fury, got me. A fury as if the chair knew that you hated it and you wanted it to know. These zombie bullets, I always try to switch to a lesser gun so I don't use up good ammo. They're extremely weak. You just have to, not get hit by them, which is kind of the whole game. But yeah, here I decide to go ahead and get the ammo so I don't just run out and make my way further in to the chamber. Boom, just gone, just bullying them, kinda. Now, every now and then I will accidentally like roll wrong and curse myself as a fool when I do. I've never gotten the drill or any of the things that you have to steal. There are certain things within the shop that will be too expensive to ever really get. You have to get different items you can find and use those items to steal them. I heard somewhere the grapple hook could be used, but I don't know how. I know there's a like hook shot that you can use to steal items. Got to be very careful though. See, I'm trying to get to the priest there so that they won't all be like supercharged. I don't know when the priest supercharged them how much that does, but it does enough that it is very noticeable. And there's Death. If you haven't seen him in your game, or if you haven't played this game and you want to know a little more, he will show up every now and then, and just, you can kill him, but it's best just to clean the room, like clear out all the enemies in the room, and he'll disappear on his own. Oh, almost got me, but didn't. And then it was just 2 blue wizards and 3. Now here's, like, sometimes, you know, shotgunners and normal bullets aren't that big a deal, but sometimes if you get a lot of them in the room, they will make a fool out of you. Those stupid spiders. And yeah, like I say, these skull ones are a big pain. But I do really recommend this game to anybody that's, I mean, if you're watching the YouTube video, you're at least interested. Anybody that is, I do recommend this as one of the best roguelikes from the hip. What does this one do again? Yep. Oh yeah, you shoot a bullet when you reload. Honestly, was not that important to me, but it added something, which was more than nothing. Ah, yes, the mimic. I couldn't let him go. He is even just on his own, I think is just a great companion to have. I recommend the mimic, the hero pig, of course, because it gives you basically an extra life, and then the owl, because it will just randomly fire blanks that will get rid of any bullets that are heading your way at that point. Yep, right here, I mean, that's not a lesser gun, the Excalibur, but I was just trying to quickly switch over. Ah, the zombie bullets. I have to do a recommendation. I'm sorry, in the last Rants and Roguelikes where I was doing a big rant on positivity and going to achieve your dreams, which you should always do, but I forgot to do any recommendations. So I need to do a recommendation of, different, if you are new, I do recommendations for, what's the synergy? I didn't really try this one out much. I did try it, but I didn't see what exactly it did. It'll come up in a little bit. Maybe here? Let's see. Now there's, that guy right there will buy your guns and active items if you want to sell them. Do I actually use it in here, or do you use, no. No, I do the prototype railgun. You charge it before you go in. Ah, see, I did not think I was going to beat these guys, y'all. This is, very rarely do I beat these guys. Like, usually, it's automatic game over for me. And I can only really beat the wall here. The wall isn't too bad. But this railgun, because it has some synergy that's just making it insanely overpowered. And look at that. Just tore through them. Just like, oh, what is that, lettuce? I'll just rip that head of lettuce in half. That's what those bosses were to me. But, yeah, recommendations. I got to recommend stuff to you right now. I'm trying to think of what a good, if there's anything new. You know what? I don't know if I've ever recommended this to you, but I'm going to throw it out there. It's a real deep cut, a real hard find. I don't think I've ever recommended it. but it was my favorite cartoon growing up. It's the Hanna-Barbera classic, The Pirates of Darkwater. Look it up if you've never seen it. It is way better than it had any right to be. It's actually a good story. It's never finished, which is the big downside. But if you ever see that anywhere, check it out. It is a great time. Chamber 5. And second recommendation, I'm going to go for a book. I'm looking over right now over at my bookcase, which is full to the brim with Stephen King, Ray Bradbury, H.P. Lovecraft. Got the Marvel Comics Encyclopedia, the DC Comics Encyclopedia. What would I recommend to you out of all of that? How about Children of Huron by J.R.R. Tolkien. It's a interesting book. It was a partial, I believe. Huron. I can't remember how it's pronounced, but it's based off of J.R.R. Tolkien. His son Christopher Tolkien, I want to say, helped finish the book after his father's passing through manuscripts and, first drafts and stuff like that. But it's a really good book. I really enjoyed it. If you're a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all of the Middle Earth, like I am, I'm a huge fan, then it's a must read. It really is. I've also got Unfinished Tales, of course, the Silmarillion. I don't know how you say it, but I've got it. All the movies, all the special editions. I've also got, have you ever seen the old, the older, I mean, they're old at this point, animated movies? I love the animated Hobbit. The Return of the King, the Lord of the Rings ones animated aren't my favorite, but that Hobbit one, that's my childhood. The animated Hobbit, it's way better than the Peter Jackson Hobbit. I'll say that, because the Hobbit's not supposed to be the same as Lord of the Rings. It's a much lighter tone, a more fun tone to it, whereas everything else is hyper serious, or at least hyper serious is a little much. High fantasy. Now I've made it to the gunsmith, the blacksmith lady. This is where I'd need to bring that primer from the second chamber, but as of yet have not done so. But I tried to trick her and see if she'll do something for me, but she won't. But yeah, Lord of the Rings, man, that was like finding that. And what's funny is I didn't read them first. I did read them first, but it was funny how they came about. It was because I'd heard of Lord of the Rings and seen the Hobbit animated movie, but never read them. And then when it was announced the movies were first coming out, I was a teenager, and I was like, you know what? I want to see these movies super bad. Let me read the book first. And so I got like a box set of the Lord of the Rings series that had like the movie covers on the books, but I read it first and blew me away. Loved it. I still love the movies. I was really sad I didn't get to see the first one, Fellowship of the Ring, in theaters. Look at me, just mollywopping everybody in my path. But I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I saw the Two Towers and the Return of the King in theaters, and God, that was just so great. I wish I could watch them again in theaters. Like, they put them out, I'd watch them again. I've had some good luck with movies seen in theaters, and some weird ones. I guess some people probably go to the movies like all the time. They've got a theater close by or whatever. But the nearest one to here is really like 45 minutes away, if not even longer. really I don't get to the movies as much as I'd like to. The last movie I saw in theaters, I was super happy to go see, was The Boy and the Heron, the Studio Ghibli Miyazaki movie. I really liked half of it. I felt the first half was not, I was like losing a little interest there, but that second half of that movie, maybe even like second 2/3 of that movie was fantastic. God, I love it. And I was so happy to go see it because, you know, I thought he had retired and I never get to see a movie of his in theaters. And I went with my niece, Deborah, and her husband, Tyson Bison, to go see it. And we actually went, we went and saw it at like 10 o'clock in a very nice theater. And, I'd never seen these spinning skull things that you can't kill before. So I was very confused. But we went there. It was very nice theater. And it was just us and one other dude. And we just kind of got to recline like kings and watch a fantastic movie from a legendary filmmaker. And it was just great. I had a great time. Anybody in the comments still here? Let me know, what is your favorite of the Studio Ghibli movies? Mine is Princess Mononoke. Princess Mononoke. I know a lot of people love Howl's Moving Castle. I do really love Howl's Moving Castle. I do really love Spirited Away, My Neighbor Totoro, but to me, and Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, oof. But to me, Princess Mononoke is the best because I saw it when I was a teenager, and it was another, kind of mind-blown moment where it was just like, that's so fantastic. And just even the voice acting, which, usually a dub of an anime isn't that great, but man, that one really is to me. It's really special to me, that movie. But look at how far we've gotten. The Muncher, with the Muncher, whenever you see this, you can feed 2 guns in that you don't want or that you're low on ammo with, and it will give you a random gun. Now, I don't like that Mega Man gun that much, and I think that stupid dragon head, or devil head. I hate that gun. So in they go, and we see what we get. Spit it out. That one. What is it called? I can't read it right now, my eyes. But that one just shoots a billion bullets. Not my favorite. Not my favorite gun. But it doesn't matter, because I've got the rail gun and the, golden shotgun. Here's me trying out this one that had this synergy, but it synergized with the nanobot, but it seems to be, maybe it does a little more damage or shoots a little faster. I don't know what the big deal about that one is, because it's not doing great damage. So I come through. Oh, these guys are super annoying in this game. They're the human gun worshippers that appear, and of course death shows up. I don't even know what got me right there. Stupid suckers. But the key to death's attack is just roll into them, roll through them, and then that will let you through. That's the only way I know of to get by there. But now I've got to stock up for the final assault, trying to decide the best way to do so. We get, I was doing the math here. I have to get some more, yes. And then just get the heart and hope that the nanobots give me some extra armor as I go against. The worst of the worst. The Gungeon's curse, that's right. The Dragun. I got my railgun ready. I'm going to let his whole entrance play out. So he can't say I cheated or swindled him. No, he gets his whole entrance. Scream, rah, roar at me. I don't even think I put any music over this one because I want to be clear what's going on. So, again, a real key to me on this one is to pay attention to yourself more than him. You want to make sure that you are avoiding as much as you can. Only use your blanks when you need to. I'm not great at that. I do use them a little early, but see, I got hit right there. Great at the roll. Use your roll frequently. This is a great gun for it because it will ricochet. So even if I miss, I can still get my hit in, as I do right there. But see, this is a very intimidating part. If you haven't played to here, this is very intimidating. You cannot hurt the Dragun right now. You have to just try and get through these. But as long as you can roll, you can do it. Now, you got to shoot his heart exactly. You really are not going to get many shots in before it happens again. You just got to keep your cool and keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. It's a Limp Bizkit reference. How many nu metal fans in the audience? Let me know. I knew all the nu metal, and I knew that this dragon was going to turn to stone and learn to love me, the Marine. Now here, I didn't realize this, but yeah, you have to get this. Now I've already turned that in myself. I didn't know I could get it again, but that's one of the, for anybody going for the full run here, that's, you have to turn that into the blacksmith to get it's a component of the bullet to kill the pass. But that will be how we get to the true ending for the Marine, which is what I'm shooting for. I want to get the true ending for the Marine where we kill his pass. But right here, we'll walk along the spine. But yeah, nu metal, real quick. Huge fan. I won't deny it ever. Bionic Jive, Slipknot. I loved Papa Roach at the time. Korn, loved it. All that stuff. I see. That's apparently where you get the entrance to the 6th chamber. But here, we get to at least see the oh so incredible gun that kills the past, which is what all the different adventurers are here for. You hold down, get the power, and then music. Vibe to it. Such a great song. But everybody, I want to thank you again for joining me for this much of it. Like I say, we still have milestones to achieve, rants to roguelike, as they say. But it's been a journey I'm glad you came with me for. I really love this game. I really recommend it. I'm still not bored of it. I'll just, feel that kind of need to jump in and do one run. It's one of the easiest to jump into games ever. Oh yeah, the mysteries are still there. Yep, I think it took me 45 minutes all the way. Which of course I take out any loading and stuff like that. But look at that awesome setup. Well, everybody, we're about to, I believe, jump in to the last little bit here. I just wanted to say thank you, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me, for listening, for being a part of the ranting and the rogueliking. I have been Skunkle, otherwise known as Skunk Uncle, here on Nanagoat and the Game Critters. This has been Rants and Roguelikes, and you have been awesome. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, I'm saving up to get these platinum bullets. Please, if you know in the comments, tell me if they're worth all of the dang stuff that I've been saving, because I could get everything else with what I've got saved already. But as I was saying to all of you, thank you and goodbye for now. Goodbye.